Morning, boys and girls. This is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. It is morning here. It's about 7 a.m. and the guys have just pulled up with our building. Today we're putting up a steel carport building here so that we can store our tractors. This is a 26 by 36 building. So come along with me today. I'll show you how these guys do this. Yesterday I did all the prep work. I prepped the site here. We got 3 20-ton loads of crush run gravel so that our site would be very level and straight and smooth, and we'll compact it and we'll have a good place to park our tractors, and we've got it set up so that water doesn't run underneath the building. That's the main concern, is water running underneath the building, because we're kind of on a hillside. I'll pick the camera up and show you. This is kind of a hillside right here. Doesn't look like much of one, looks fairly flat, but we'll watch these guys go to work. Thanks a lot for coming along, guys. Click that like button, leave me some comments. If you have any questions or anything, just let me know. Full cost of this building somewhere around $4,500. I think it's set up to take 150 mile-an-hour winds. It'll be bolted down to the ground. It's certified, and I have a building permit that through the Farm Service, you get building permits for free to put up your farm buildings. Kind of neat. So 26 by 36 building going up today. Come on along and I'll update you on all the progress. All right. Woo! Stoney Ridge, Farm, Stoney Ridge, Stoney Ridge Farm. Woo! All right. So guys, my basic plan here today is to walk you through what they're doing, how they're doing it. Basically, I wanted to show you simply how easy these buildings are. This will be our third building that we have on the farm, and basically we use it for covering tractors and implements and stuff like that. I talked about that in yesterday's vlog. We've got to get our implements out of the rain, out of the sun, so that they last, so that we can take good care of them. So that's what this is all about, taking care of your equipment and having a little place to chill out if you need to in the summertime. Nice shady spot. So we're here in North Carolina, and this building is through Carolina Carports. You can find them online, carolinacarports.com. We got them at the place called House of Stars, and it's local here. You see these little operations all over that sell these steel buildings. You want to go to a good reputable building place. You don't want to go to some mom and pop place, overnight place. These buildings have a warranty on them. I think it's a 15 or 20 year warranty on the frame, any kind of rusting or anything like that. So they're pretty tough, pretty sturdy building, as long as you take good care of it and don't beat it up with the tractor. I've already run into one post, but you can easily replace a post if you bend one. So let's talk about why I went with a steel building versus a stick built or a pole barn type building. Well, simply put, speed and cost. The speed at which this thing goes up, it goes up in one day. It goes up quick, it's up and it's done. If you do a pole barn, it's a lot more work, it's a lot more involved, and basically it's a lot more expense for the amount of cover that you have. It's all about the expense per square foot of coverage to protect my tractors. Now, some of the disadvantages to this building right here is that if you bump a pole barn with your tractor, or you're putting hay in or whatever, and you bump it, it's okay. It stays sturdy. This is not quite as sturdy as the pole barn when it comes to bumping into stuff. So if I were going to store hay in here or something like that, I would probably go around the outside perimeter and place 2x4s or 2x6s or rough cut lumber around the outside. So if I did bump it, it wouldn't dent the tin and it wouldn't bend the support rails. You really have to hit these things hard. I hit one backing the truck up, and you know, I was probably going a good 10 miles an hour, something like that, just reversing, bam. Just put a small dent in it. They're easy to replace. I think one post cost me about 20 bucks. So if you're in the market for a building and you don't have an unlimited budget, this is where it's at. This is going to be a permanent structure on the farm though, guys. This thing will last. My father has a couple of these buildings and they've been up for 20, 22 years, something like that. And there's been no problem, no issues whatsoever. Actually, he just buys more buildings when he buys more stuff. So you can get one of these buildings starting off, I think, at about 1,200 bucks. It's definitely wise to look into building one of these instead of building a pole barn. So a pole barn of this size was going to cost us $12,000 to $8,000. This building is under $5,000. We're going to watch the guys work. I'll give you updates throughout the day as they get busy building. It's quick, it's very fast. Guys, I had no more than gotten 2 cups of coffee in my belly, and look right here. They've already got the frame of the building up. They've just got to wrap it with tin, and I think they'll be out of here. It's been, right now it's about 9 o'clock. They got here at about 7. Rocking and rolling. I'm going to leave the camera on here for a minute, get you a little time lapse, let you see just how these guys work. They are just moving and shaking. This is what they do for a living. and they do a darn good job. Awesome. Building's nice and level. They just go to town. So right here, what's your name, brother?
Ray.
Ray, we got Ray. Ray's the sexiest Mexican alive, okay?
Yeah.
Ray's a movie star back in his home country.
Yep.
He's living the dream right here, putting these buildings up. Well, how long is it gonna take you to put this building up today, Ray?
We probably got like about 3 more hours.
3 more hours.
Yep.
All right, Ray, good job. That guy wanted to be on camera, I don't know, I just thought I'd take you over there. Ray, hardworking man. I like it. It's America, baby. Hard work, dedication, taking care of their family. That's the American dream. All right, guys, here's a building update. These guys have got the framework all up. They've got to put the roof on it, put the gable ends on right here. We went with a pebble beige on the side right here, and we went with a barn red type roof. All that stuff's still on the trailer. These guys are gonna go put another building up later on today. I guess that's what the roll-up doors and stuff are. They probably knock out 2 or 3 of these buildings in a day sometimes. A hard-working bunch of guys right here. Supervisors actually up here, and the other guys are just kind of hanging out down here. It's kind of funny, but probably got another hour or so. This building will be done. So 4 hours, 4.5 hours, boom. Thing is up, looking good, and we'll have a nice place to put our tractor and all of our implements. So we got it done, guys. Building's up, everything looks great. We'll walk around here a little bit and let you see it. We have the pebble beige sides. These are 10-foot sides, and the gable roof right here. Once again, yeah, it's about $4,700, I think was my total price. The whole goal here was to have enough room to put 3 vehicles. So 2 tractors or 3 tractors wide and 3 implements wide all the way through the back here. Let me show you. So inside right here, I've got enough room to fit 1 more tractor. I could fit 3 vehicles wide. I can fit everything that I need to fit and also store all my implements back in here. It's gonna be awesome. When you're building one of these, you wanna think about your prevailing wind, okay? So if I would have put it a different angle, the wind wouldn't come through and dry off the equipment. Things would stay wet in here and the building would stay moist or wet. Eventually, we may end up closing in part of the backside just for maybe hay storage or something like that, but mainly this is for tractor storage, implements, lumber, stuff like that, and it worked out great. So for a decent, inexpensive building, this is gonna work out awesome, guys. They busted it out, they got it done really quick. I'm very happy with the work. I can't say enough about these guys. In the middle of what they were doing here, in the middle of installation, I had to come over and have them move the whole building. So we took the tractor and we just put it down on the corner right here, braced it with a piece of wood, and we slid the building about 1.5 feet off. When I got up on the hilltop here, which is where I may build my house, the building just didn't look right. It looked off and it needed to be moved ever so slightly. Things you need to do. You need to stay put. Don't let folks put a building up without you there. Don't let folks build the house without you inspecting it. Make sure it's right. Make sure it's what you want, guys. This is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Thanks for watching. Put up the barn today. It's awesome. I really appreciate you coming. Click that like button, thumbs up, leave me comments if you have anything you want to say. Come on back and see me. Click that little bell down there, guys, and it'll notify you whenever I put a new video up. Thanks for watching. All right? Guys, I gotta get this little Mexican guy to do the woo. Hey, man. Yeah. Here's what I do at the end of every video. I go, woo! You do it? Woo? Woo! Ready? Woo! 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 This is Josh, Stoney Ridge Farmer. Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Subscribe, guys.
Woo! Well, come on down to the Stoney Ridge. Bring your wife and bring your kids. We're living life pure and sweet. That's the way it's supposed to be, Stoney Ridge.